Home Sweet Home takes on a bitter taste, as U.S. home sales face a steep decline, marking the worst year since 1995. It's a turning point in the housing market as home prices take a tumble, ending a decade-long streak of year-over-year increases. The median existing home price in February was a cool $363,000, down by a marginal 0.2% from the previous year. However, this national average masks a tale of regional disparities. In the West and Northeast regions, the fall in home prices was more pronounced, painting a stark contrast to the South and Midwest, where prices continued on their upward trajectory. In an unexpected twist, February saw a surge in home sales, marking the largest monthly percentage increase since July 2020. This sudden increase, an impressive 14.5% from January, was driven by a combination of factors. Lower mortgage rates played a part, but the significant role was played by areas with decreasing home prices and growing local economies. Yet, despite this surge, home sales were still down by a substantial 22.6% from a year ago. This dichotomy between the fall in home prices and the surge in sales presents a complex picture of a market in flux. As the saying goes, what goes up must come down. But this downturn in home sales has left economists and potential homebuyers wondering, what's next? A falling domino can trigger a cascade. The question is, how will this decline in home sales affect the broader economy? Let's dive into the real estate market first. The downturn in home sales has led to a peculiar situation. Despite the decreased sales, offers on properties are on the rise thanks to the historically low inventory levels. It's as though every available home has suddenly become a hot ticket item, attracting multiple suitors vying for the key to the front door. Simultaneously, February saw a surge in home building. It's a bit like the real estate market is holding its breath, building up inventory in anticipation of a turnaround. With properties typically staying on the market for just 34 days, it's clear the demand is still there, lurking under the surface. But what about the spring buying season? Traditionally, it's a time when the market blooms, with buyers and sellers coming out in full force. However, high prices and elevated mortgage rates might cast a shadow over this year's season. It's like a garden under a prolonged winter, waiting for the thaw to kickstart the cycle of growth. Speaking of mortgage rates, their future hangs in the balance, teetering on the Federal Reserve's decision on benchmark rates. Will they rise, adding to the burden of potential homeowners, or will they fall, serving as a catalyst for a market rebound? It's a spectacle we all are keenly watching. As the ripple effects of the home sales decline spread, the economic forecast seems as unpredictable as ever. But isn't it the unpredictability that makes the game of economics so fascinating? As we navigate through these choppy waters, one thing is certain: every downturn carries the seed of an upswing. We just need to keep our eyes on the horizon. Every cloud has a silver lining. Despite the downturn, there might be some positive outcomes for certain market players. Let's talk about home sellers first. With the current low inventory levels and sustained demand, they may find themselves in a rather advantageous position. The chance to cash in on their home equity is a tempting prospect. It's almost like a game of musical chairs where the music has stopped and the sellers are the ones left with a seat. But what about the other side of the coin? The buyers. It's no secret that the buyer pool is dwindling. It's like watching a pond slowly evaporate under the summer sun. The question is, how can we get the water levels back up? The answer is affordability. The market needs significant affordability gains for buyers to return en masse. It's a call for a more balanced playing field, where both the seller and the buyer can walk away feeling victorious. Now let's turn to the economists, the weather forecasters of the financial world. Take Lawrence Yun, the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. He's predicting a continuing price correction, but he's not expecting a crash. It's like expecting a gentle rain, but not a thunderstorm. This could mean a gradual cooling of the market rather than a sudden freeze. A soft landing, if you will, rather than a crash landing. In the midst of uncertainty, opportunities may arise. But one thing is clear: the U.S. home sales market is navigating uncharted waters. As we've seen, the decline in U.S. home sales is a complex issue with far-reaching implications. Today, we've unpacked the downturn, exploring its ripple effects across the broader economy. We've also spotlighted the silver lining, potential opportunities for home sellers in this challenging market. This is a fluid situation, one we'll continue to monitor closely. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story, and if you found this video informative, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the world of economics and beyond.